Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, it's finally fight week. It's a momentous occasion this weekend. You know, we're gonna have Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. Obviously, your boy BT and Pops will be live for it come Saturday night, so make sure you guys tune into the live fight reaction. Should be a great time as always. But look, man, there's a lot of things being said, a lot of things happening around this fight, so I wanted to talk about that and kind of get my little assessment and my little thoughts about it. So first and foremost, Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez, their little interview that Top Rank posted on the YouTube channel, where they were sitting in the Top Rank gym, you know, Shakur on this side, Valdez on this side, Christina Poncher asking them questions, doing a great job, you know. In the middle of all that, Shakur Stevenson told Oscar Valdez that he has to make sure that he's not cheating, that he has to make sure that, you know, something funny doesn't get into his meat or his tea, you know, because last time Oscar Valdez had that flat tummy tea, and it didn't quite work out for him. You know, he barely beat Robinson Kutsansao. I didn't think he won, but he barely beat him if you want to give him the fight. And in this fight, Shakur wants to make sure that both fighters are on an even playing field. So he said, make sure you're not cheating. Just make sure there's no cheating going on. And then Oscar Valdez came back to Shakur and said, I quote, "Don't worry about me cheating." Shakur said, "I've seen it, you know. I'm just saying, don't cheat me, my boy. I don't like cheaters." And then Valdez says, "I've never cheated in my life." And then Shakur says, "So let's just make sure that it doesn't happen again. How about that?" So, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully there's no funny business on either side, because you can never put it past any fight. A lot of times, the guys who accuse other guys of cheating, sometimes they could be on something. I'm not saying that Shakur is, but crazier things have happened in boxing. So hopefully, for the fans' sake and for the sake of the fight and the sake of, you know, the integrity of the sport, however much of it is left, hopefully nobody's on that shit, all right? So there's that. And then also, in other news, this fight got a lot bigger. It got a whole lot bigger, as now not only will the WBO and the WBO, I think Jamel Herring might have had, I don't know if Jamel Herring had a belt, I can't remember right now, but the WBO belt and the WBC belt will both be on the line. And now you could add the Ring Magazine title to the belt. So now, you know, it's a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's a massive occasion, because we all know as boxing fans, as if you're watching True School Sports, odds are you're a big boxing fan. That Ring Magazine is very prestigious, and it goes back in history. It goes back to the you know, the 30s and the 20s and the 40s and all that stuff. So it's very important. You know, it's good to win the WBC. It's good to win the WBO. But I think this is a belt that takes greater importance, because you can't position your way to win this belt. You can't pay the sanctioning body to move you up the rankings. No, you can only get this belt when the Ring Magazine deems the fight big enough and important enough to make it happen. You know, and then the guy who wins that can defend the Ring Magazine belt just so long as he's champion. So huge stuff. You know, the winner of Valdez and Stevenson are going to join a long list of great fighters from the past and yesteryear, as the only guys who won the Ring Magazine Championship at the 130-pound weight class. Guys like Wilfredo Gomez, guys like Samuel Serrano, guys like Brian Mitchell. There's a lot of great fighters have touched that belt in the 130-pound division. So the winner of this fight etches their name in history. So, you know, make no mistake about it, this is a massive fight. And look, man, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and I'll save it for the next video. But Oscar Valdez, you know, a lot of people are saying he's scared. And I don't think he's really scared. I think that Oscar Valdez is, he understands the task at hand. He understands what he has in front of him. Because when we talk about Shakur Stevenson, we're talking about one of the best, if not the best, pure boxer the sport has to date. Guy that's very hard to hit, has one of the best plus minuses in the sport. So in order to, you know, beat Shakur Stevenson, which has never been done before, neither has it been to Oscar Valdez on paper, you know, Shakur Stevenson has to get taken to those deep, dark, uncomfortable places, and Oscar has to find a creative way to make him make a mistake somewhere in the fight and impose himself on the fight and take him to those deep, dark, uncomfortable places. You know, those deep waters where he can effectively and ultimately drown him. All right, that's about the victory, in my opinion. But that's the news. Shakur Stevenson laying the gauntlet down to Oscar Valdez, telling him that he better not be cheating this fight. And also, the Ring Magazine belt will be on the line. So it's going to be a great fight. You know, two undefeated guys fighting for the unified belts, to unify the belts, with the Ring Magazine title on the line at the MGM Grand. You know, it don't really get much bigger than this in boxing. So looking very forward to this fight. But yeah, you guys leave your comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here. Boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.